And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at an upgrade kit. So we have two of them actually. We have an upgrade kit to Shogun and an upgrade kit to Wallenstein. Now if you know me, you know I like to make my games look all pretty and fantastic. These are two fantastic games. They're pretty much the same game with just different maps. So the upgrades are pretty similar here. So we're going to take a look at what's in each box, what they upgrade, and talk about, are they worth it? All right, so realize I have the big giant box here of Wallenstein, although Wallenstein was always a pretty big box. So let's see what's in this upgrade kit. So here we have a sheet that shows you what upgrades what. Well, that's pretty fantastic. First of all, there's some new stuff. So they have a start player marker. So this is their acrylic stuff. This is the start player sword. And then you have one for each player. So player markers. These are kind of cool. Then let's see what we got here. So we have a lot of different things here. The biggest change, and this is the one I'm very curious about, are you have these replace the cubes. So that means they're going to be dropping down in the cube tower. So the only way to do this is to literally set up the cube tower. And let's see how these things drop through it. All right, so there's the cube tower. We got some yellows. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellows and 4 purples. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 came out. So yellow wins. That's how the combat works. And each of them had 1 left in. So let's see now what happens when I drop in 5 and 3. 4 and 3 came out. So now there's 2 yellows and 1 purple stuck in the tower. Ooh, they keep getting more and more, keep getting stuck in the tower. But okay, it looks like they work maybe even a little better than cubes about getting stuck in the tower. Yeah, I think this is not a bad change. Okay, this is an easy one. Replacing these cardboard peasants with these plastic ones, that's great. Plastic over cardboard any day. This one's a little more tricky with these shields being replaced here. The only problem with these little acrylic is you actually have to peel off the back. I peeled off one to show you what it would look like here. It looks pretty good. Peeling off the back of acrylic is a real pain in the neck. But the one that really is cool, these are not terrible cardboard coins, right? I like these, but come on now. Metal money. Although it looks like there's considerably less money here. Like, there's way more cardboard money than there is metal money in this game. I find that to be a little odd, but there's the 2s, and there's the 1s. So, yeah, metal definitely looks good. Again, they only write the number on one side. Not sure why people insist on doing that. Well, the 2, actually, there's a small 2 there on that one. Well, maybe that's a... Never mind. The number is written on both sides of the big ones. Okay, those are pretty cool. I like the metal money a lot. Now this is a pretty big change to me, and I kind of have a little bit of mixed feelings. So these are the buildings from the original game, and then these are the buildings that replace them. Now first of all, you're going to much more easily see these on the board. I wouldn't mind if these were washed. I guess I'm being a little picky here at this point, but still, because you know these artwork doesn't look bad. But I'll tell you, many games I've missed seeing these on the board. These you won't miss seeing on the board at all. So again, it's kind of an easy upgrade. And then finally, these tiles here are replaced with acrylic tiles. Now as you can see, these acrylic tiles don't look fantastic until you spend the time to peel the plastic off on both sides. This is easily the least important upgrade. I mean, I don't really care that much which one of these I have. They both look fine, but in fact the cardboard one, you know, but whatever. I guess they needed one more upgrade. I should also point out that I feel like this was a huge waste of money. This plastic insert. If you're upgrading Wallenstein, you're not going to keep the upgraded pieces in a separate box, are you? That makes no sense at all. So why spend the money to make this plastic insert? The Shogun Upgrade Kit is pretty much the same. shows you what changes. One thing here, the money, in this one was the old original money was loaves of bread, and now they have some really just gorgeous money. Look at these fives here. This stuff is fantastic. That's the fives, and then here are the twos. Beautiful money in the ones. Too little of the money, honestly. This is, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of you not having enough money in the game, really. If you play with 5 players, you're gonna be changing money all the time. And then some of the tokens here. There's the plastic peasant tokens like before. The cubes. These buildings I like better, actually, than the Wallenstein ones. I think these just look really nice. And where's the third building? I think these are the red and the blue and blacks, the yellow and purples. Here they are, the gray buildings. Yeah, okay. And then the swords in this one for each player count are these. I worry that these are going to break. As you can see, this already came off in the case. This has happened multiple times about putting these on. I may have to glue these together for them to stay together. I'll have to fix that later. I think I like the Shogun Upgrade Kit a little bit better, just because I think that the Wallenstein components were slightly better than the Shogun ones. Are these worth getting? That's a tough call. They're not inexpensive. They're a little pricey, and the coins and the plastic pieces are definitely a huge upgrade up from what they were before. The other stuff is an okay upgrade up to the point where if it was another company, let's say Matago or Days of Wonder, those would have been the normal pieces in the box. So it feels kind of like you're getting a normal game here. I'm also, again, like I said, I don't understand why these come in these nice boxes with nice plastic inserts. This should have come like in a white box and a throwaway box, because you're going to be putting it in the game, I would assume. I'm glad I have them. Don't get me wrong. I like to upgrade my games as nicely as I can, and this stuff is going to look really good when playing the game. And I'm really looking forward to throwing little people into the cube tower. I guess it's not a cube tower anymore. It's a meeple tower? Who knows? As opposed to the cubes. I like that a lot. Of course, metal coins just make the game better. And I think the buildings will really pop on the map. Again, it's always been one thing like, oh, I forgot these buildings were in this area. Well, you won't forget that any longer. So if you're a huge fan of either of these games, then these are worth getting. Although, again, I think for most people, you only need to own one or the other of these games anyway. But yeah, there you go. That's the upgrade kits for Wallenstein and Shogun. I'm Tom Vasel. We'll see you next time.